make the counter off of his bench. And they got him at first.
And he's tagged before he gets back to the bag, I believe.
Boston holding a 1-0 lead over Chicago. Better get rid of that runner at first. There we go. Westbrook to the plate.
So Jamie Westbrook, the pinch hitter.
So 2 down, and
Chicago catcher might have wanted that, but clearly outside. The next one's interesting. Okay, after that.
Hamilton darting down the line. Just as he was about to wind up there, Maldonado got a time.
18-second clock with a runner on base. What Maldonado sees is the clock running out, and he sprints out to try to get a mound visit or disengagement charged. With runners, a catcher is allowed to do this. They can initiate a mound visit, and it is charged as both a disengagement to the pitcher and a mound visit. Maldonado comes back to the plate. Porter says, well, whether you go out there or not, I'm charging you with a mound visit and a disengagement. This only applies to situations with runners. Without runners, pitchers don't get any allowed disengagement, so the clock would just simply run out and it would be a pitch clock violation. But with runners, you can do this. Unless, of course, there are no disengagements or mound visits remaining, in which case the normal penalties apply.
Inside part of the plate.
Whether planned or not, whatever they talked about during that mound visit must have worked, because we're coming back with strikes.
Yeah, it's strike 3 call.
Here comes Cora. He is hopping mad.
We'll get back to Alex in a second. The numbers on this pitch show it is a strike. It's at the bottom of the zone. The trajectory of this pitch makes it look lower than it actually is, but rest assured, by the data from the computer, this pitch is in the strike zone.
Here comes Cora. He is hopping mad at Alan Porter. I believe he's already thrown him out.
You're familiar with this reason for ejection by now. Leaving position to argue balls and strikes, Cora went out of the dugout and was tossed when he got to home plate.
Gets rung up and sent out. So he'll watch the rest of it, decides to cover up the inside part of the plate. Not sure exactly his motivation as far as firing up his team.
With a 1-0 Boston lead, if the motivation here was to fire up his team, he might have fired up the wrong team, as Chicago took a 5-1 lead at the end of this inning.
I believe he's already thrown him out. Pointing at that plate.